The United States prepared for war. He says America may or may not be prepared for war. China certainly is.
Yeah, well, the basis of this discussion is just completely ridiculous. So comparing Taiwan with Ukraine, the U.S. going in and fomenting instability is just absurd. You know, Ukraine is an independent, sovereign country. If it decided to lean west or to attempt to join NATO, that's for the Ukrainian people to decide. It was naked aggression on the part of Russia to invade and try to compel Ukrainian submission by killing its people and destroying the country. So comparing the two situations, again, is just ridiculous. And I think to your point that this is just a diplomatic or a political visit to the island of Taiwan that's completely in accordance with the Taiwan Relations Act. Yes, the U.S. government does acknowledge a one China policy. We've held to that for all these decades. But also part of the agreement was that we wanted these differences between the two peoples to be resolved peacefully and not a resort to war. So if China does decide to use military force, the terms of the Taiwan Relations Act we would help to enable Taiwan to defend itself. Is the U.S. military up to the task of engaging in some kind of conflict? If war was visited upon the United States, then the answer to that is yes. But to say that a visit of a couple of public officials from the United States is tantamount to a declaration of war is just absolutely ridiculous.
Bharat Karnak,
well, he can well say that, but that's the way Beijing sees it. So you can proselytize all you want and try to change history, but the fact is the U.S. agreed the Taiwan Relations Act only to provide military assistance in terms of defense. What is now happening, sailing U.S. warships up and down the Taiwan Straits, providing weapon systems that are not only defensive but offensive, is a clear breach of that agreement. So, you can characterize it however you want.
Now, this is a complete fabrication of history, and you're just mouthing talking points from the Chinese Communist Party. So there's nothing the United States...
I'm an American citizen, so I don't really take that.
The Chinese
read the Taiwan's Relations Act, I understand what was said. So you can try to change history, but you cannot change the facts. You can accuse
Look, this audience watching this program is intelligent and educated. You can go to the same source material and see that this propaganda that you're spouting is just lunacy.
Okay.
So, again, you're just spouting talking points from the Communist Party. I'm actually more interested in hearing the opinions of the other two people who will probably provide a more rational perspective.
You don't really want to hear any facts, I understand, yes.